What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Today's video is going to be a Stage 1 Finals recap. This is not a video I actually want to be making, unfortunately. I wanted it to be Stage 1 Finals recap champs. But, you can't win them all. Not everything happens how you want it to be. So let's get right into the event. We're going to be talking basically about how ESL and Activision put it together for us and talk about what I really did enjoy about the venue, and then also talk about our different matchups that we had. So basically, to get right into it, we went to Burbank, California, where the event was held. We were there hanging out on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So the hotel also had a huge practice lounge with, I think, 64 different setups, I want to say, which was very awesome. Very good ups. I really do enjoy that a lot. It gives you something to do and allows you to keep your shot warm, while you're chilling in the hotel. If you want to game for a little bit, practice with your team, whatever the case may be. It allows you to do that, actually. So big ups to ESL on that. Thank you. The venue was very clean and very nice, and it was perfect on time, and the schedule was great. They laid it all out very nicely. So huge ups on that as well. The only downside I would have to say is there aren't a lot of fans there, and I love that. And I watched Scump's video. I know he said the same thing. I'm not really copying him, but I do love and enjoy when fans are there, interacting, hanging out with us, because that makes, just the whole atmosphere and the whole thing a lot better. So I do wish that there were more people there to watch at the event itself. But let's get right into the matchups and talk a little bit about what happened. So basically, to start off, we ended up playing Luminosity. We were the 2 seed. We went in playing the 7 seed, and we matched up versus each other. The first hard point was Fringe, I think it was, and we ended up winning that, I think, by 70 or 80 points or something like that. So it was a pretty convincingly win. Off the get-go, it was close, and then we came back and won that. Then we took the Search and Destroy, and after we took that second Search and Destroy, I knew the series was over. Once we hopped up 2-0, I knew that they weren't going to have much of a chance to come back. Then on the uplink, I think it was Breach, we ended up winning that as well. So we're up 3-0 in the series right now, and we went to Stronghold CTF, was back and forth the whole entire time. No one capped the flag the first side. Then they capped one with 2 minutes and 30 seconds in overtime, and unfortunately we ended up losing that. We couldn't get a flag out, and that's really hard to progress up the map with your team, especially when they're leading and have streaks and stuff, etc. So we're up 3-1, and we ended up taking the next Search and Destroy, and we closed out the series. So yeah, we beat Luminosity, like I said. Then we move on to play the winner of Complexity and FaZe on Sunday morning, and we played. FaZe ended up 4-0ing them, which was crazy, actually. It was like a close series, but it was like one of those 4-0s that was just like, you still got 4-0 at the end of the day. So we moved on to play FaZe. When we played FaZe, we started off the hard point like 115-5 on evac, and we were just killing them. Then they started climbing back into the game, and when they were climbing back in, we were like, we got to focus up. We got to get this. Like, we were up a lot. So we ended up closing out that game. I think we won by like 40 or 50 points. So we hopped up 1-0 against FaZe. Then the Search and Destroy, we ended up taking that as well. So we hopped up 2-0 again. And when our team, because we're really confident in Uplink and CTF, so that makes our team really hard to beat if we hop up those first 2 maps. So we won the first 2 maps against FaZe, and we're like, look, we got Uplink and CTF next. We're not dropping a map. We're 4-0 them. We go to the Uplink, and we won that one like 7-2. It was on Infection. We played really, really good. It made just really good team pushes and team plays that were just there was not much they could do about it. The slaying was around the same. We just kept making getting that extra kill that would just allow us to push up the map and get, a dunk or get a toss or something like that. Then we went into the CTF on Fringe. I think we hopped up 2-0 right away. They got a flag cap at the end of the first side. It was like 2-1, and then we ended up winning like 3-1 or 4. No, it was 4-2, I think it was. But so we closed out FaZe 4-0. We were really excited. We were waiting on who we were going to play in the finals, either playing Optic or Elevate. So basically, they played each other right after we finished, and Optic was feeling good. They weren't going to have what happened to them against TSM. So they basically just sweeped Elevate, and we ended up having to play Optic in the grand finals. So let's talk about this. I know you guys want to hear all about it. So basically, guys, we started off with Stronghold Hardpoint. This is not one of our, it's not our strongest hardpoint, but it's not our weakest either. Like, we're pretty good at the map. So the game from the get-go was not close at all. Sam unfortunately had a slow start, and so did Looney, I think it was. But they both had just slower starts in the game. We kind of brought it back towards the end of Bunker Hill, and we ended up losing by about 50 points, I think it was. But Sam almost got a Wraith in that Bunker Hill, and if he would have got that, that could have changed the game completely. So it was just unfortunate. We ended up losing by like a hill, which, you know, it comes back to what happened in the beginning of the game. And then we moved on to Breach S&D. Breach S&D is not our good search and destroy map at all. We're very bad at that. We just don't really know how to play it. We're still working on it and stuff like that. So going into that, we weren't too confident, and we ended up losing that map. I think it was 6-3. So we were like, all right, guys, that's fine. Whatever. We got Uplink TTF next. The uplink was Fringe. Fringe is one of those maps where if any team or any good teams battle back against each other, get one of them in a spawn trap, it's very hard to get out. Optic, unfortunately, they got us in the spawn trap. They ended up beating us 14-2, but in the league, we've beaten teams 30-1, 30-3, like just different things like that. It's whoever spawn traps, you know, people first. So basically, they got us in our 10 spawn trap. We couldn't run through dubs or bricks, or whatever you guys call it, and we couldn't come back out to go back granny because they were just spawn trapping both angles, just racking up points. So that was very unfortunate. We went down 0-3, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was thinking in my head, like, dude, these guys are actually unbeatable. Like, we suck. Like, dude, this is bad. Because I'm like, that's just truly how I was feeling. So going to the CTF, we knew it was evac CTF. We're like, all right, look, guys, we beat Optic several times on this online. We know it's not their favorite map. We're like, look, we can take this map. So we clutch up and we win that map 2-1. And we're like, all right, look, we got S&D Hunted and Fringe Hardpoint. Those are two of our better maps. We're like, we got this for sure. We played Optic literally like 8 times on Fringe Hardpoint before we went to the event. So we knew exactly how they played it. There was nothing different. And what was weird about the 100 S&D was we won it, but it just didn't feel like that confident, I guess, like I said. So, like, I don't know. We moved on. We won 100 S&D. We went on to Fringe Hardpoint. And I was like, look, dude, they know how I play my break off. I was like, I'm going to do something a little different. We ended up doing it. We dropped 4 dead right off the rip. And we're like, all right, look, we're not losing this. So, like, it was just back and forth for a little bit. We won both granny rotations, which was very important. Then we all played outstanding. I think I went like 40-29 with like 2.5 minutes in the hill. So we're like, look, guys, we brought it all the way back. We're on map 7. We got nothing to lose. We've been trailing this whole entire series. Let's just go, you know, give it all we got. If we win, we win. We lose, we lose. We're almost out, you know, just a second ago. So we're going into the last map. I think they took the first round. It was battling back and forth. We took the next round. They took another round. We took another round. And then I think we went up 3-2. And then they won 3 rounds straight. They went up 5-3 in the grand finals last map. And we were like, oh, guys. And I looked at my teammates and I said, look, we brought it back here. We got nothing to lose. I said 3 rounds straight. We win another championship. If not, it's whatever. We were trailing the whole series, like I said, and it doesn't matter. I was like, let's just go give it all we got. So everyone's like, yeah, let's do it. So we go and we play, and we win our 5-4 round. It was actually a 3v4. Sam had got first blooded. We won that round, and then we had defense. We ended up winning that round as well, and fortunately, Scump burned his kinetic. So we were like, all right, guys, we got this. We have 2 specialists, Heatwave and Vision Pulse, 4-on-4, 5-5, grand finals for all the marbles. And unfortunately, we just lost it. You know, whatever you guys have to say about Looney, it's whatever. In the heat of the moment, it was just hard to call. It was a very intense environment, and, you know, it is what it is. We learned from this, and it's not going to happen again, but, you know, we were trailing against Optic the whole entire time. We brought it back. We had one of the best finals I've ever seen, and it would have been one of the best comebacks if we would have done it. But, you know, it didn't happen. It is what it is. Like I said, congrats to Optic. You know, they ended up winning 5-5. I think we had one of the most... I think we had the most viewers it's ever been for Call of Duty. We had 228,000, I think, through Twitch and through the in-game viewers. So that was awesome to see. Thank you guys all for the support, and I hope you guys did enjoy this little recap video. If you guys did, make sure to please drop a thumbs up on the video. Comment down below what you guys would like to see. We're going to have a sick Rise video coming out here soon for you guys. And yeah, make sure to subscribe so you guys see more action. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everybody.